Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Let's practice these chords in the key of B using Fortnight by Taylor Swift as an example. So, quick recap, we are starting with just our normal E chord, and then we're moving to our F sharp fun bar chord. So that is going to be first finger, second fret on the low E, ring finger, fourth fret on the A, pinky, fourth fret on the D, and then middle third fret on the G. And I'm only putting pressure right here at the tip, and I am not on the very tip of my finger, just on the pad. So that means my first finger can lightly touch the B and the high E string. So that's that chord. Then from there, we move on to either the D sharp minor 7 or the D sharp 5. So if you need to work on the power chords, just freeze these three fingers right here and then slide up 4 frets and down a set of strings, and that will take you to the D sharp 5, which is going to be first finger on the 6th fret of the A, ring finger on the 8th fret of the D, and pinky on the 8th fret of the G. We're on the pad of our first finger, so that way we can nudge it to mute the low E string right here, and then our first finger is also muting the B and the high E string. Now, if you wanted to learn a minor 7 voicing, that makes that shift easier also. From here, you go to the D sharp minor 7, so your ring finger slides up 2 frets, and then you have the ring finger 6th fret on the A, pointer on the 4th fret of the D, and then pinky on the 6th fret of the G. And you're on the tip, on the flat part, on the pad, so that way you can mute the B, the high E string, and then your ring finger is nudging to mute the low E. So those are your options for that D sharp chord. Then from wherever you go, you're going to go to the G sharp power chord, which is going to be first finger on the 4th fret of the low E, ring finger on the 6th fret of the A, and then pinky on the 6th fret of the D. You're on the pad here and not barring, just lightly touching the G, the B, and the high E strings. Then from there, you are going to start the riff over. Going to do the E, the fun bar chord, and then from this fun bar chord, we're moving to our B power chord. So all you got to do for that is from here, just take these fingers and then slide them down a string. So that's first finger, 2nd fret on the A, ring finger, 4th fret on the D, pinky, 4th fret on the G. And again, with these fifth string power chords, we're on the pad, so that way we can mute this low E string, and the B and high E are also muted. Then from there, you have an optional passing chord, which is this F sharp here, to move to this G sharp minor, which we did not practice in the tutorial video, but if you wanted to do that, you certainly could. And that basically would just be here, move up a set of strings, and then move over 2 frets of strings, or 2 frets. Or you can just go from here back to that G sharp power chord. So we are going to start at 20% speed and work our way up 5% increments until we get to 100%. And feel free to sing along if you feel comfortable with the chords. I typically start singing at about 80%. So let's get rolling. This is going to be very slow to start, but that's so that way we can get these chord changes nice and good, be relaxed, make sure all the strings are muted, and let's have a good time with it. To F sharp right here. To whatever D sharp chord you want to go to. And to G sharp power chord right here. Now we're going to go to E right here. To that F sharp fun bar chord, and To the B power chord, just go down a set of strings. To the optional passing chord, to the G sharp power chord. 4, F sharp, G. To E. And that was 20% speed. So now we're moving up to 25% speed. Here we go. To F sharp. To D sharp, right here. To G sharp. Back to E. To F sharp. To B power chord. Optional passing to the G sharp power chord. To E. All right, now we're at 30% speed. You can also play your E chord like this if you want. See my first finger is right there. For a nice smooth transition. To D sharp, right here, and G sharp power chord. To E, and to F sharp. Gonna move the fingers up a set of strings for B, right here. F sharp, G sharp. To E. 35% speed. Here we go, and D sharp. G sharp. To E. F sharp. Up a set of strings. F sharp, G sharp. To E. It might be a long video, but you're taking the time to work on your guitar skills, and that's amazing. To E. F sharp. F sharp to G sharp, to E. You can also skip ahead too if this is a little slow. What matters is that you get the skills. So that way you can help your patients and your clients and help you feel more confident on guitar too. That's always a good thing. We no longer have to be intimidated if we run into a song that's in the key of B. And that's a good thing. To E. We're halfway there. F sharp. E. F sharp. To B. F sharp, G sharp. E. You can add a little down up in between every chord change too if you want. To B. Here we go, and to B. And if your fingers hurt, that's totally normal. Feel free to just take a break if you need to. Keep in mind how old your strings are. When was the last time you got your guitar set up? These are all factors that may play into how easily or how hard you can play this. Here we go, and we were forever running to you. Sometimes ask about the weather. Now you're in my backyard, turned into good neighbors. you sometimes. Ask about the weather, now you're in my backyard. Turned into good neighbors, your wife waters flowers. I wanna kill her. Almost there. For a fortnight there we were, forever running to you sometimes. Ask about the weather, now you're in my backyard. Turned into good neighbors, your wife waters flowers. I wanna kill her. For a fortnight there we were, forever running to you sometimes. Ask about the weather, now you're in my backyard. Turned into good neighbors, your wife waters flowers. I wanna kill her. Last one. For a fortnight there we were, forever running to you sometimes. Ask about the weather, now you're in my backyard. Turned into good neighbors, your wife waters flowers. I wanna kill her. All right, everybody. So this was the chords for the key of B for Fortnight by Taylor Swift. Key of B, again, is just not a very friendly key, but with these chords, we can learn how to play in the key of B and not be intimidated by it, and use it for lots of other songs that are in key of B too. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I'll see you on the next one.